All right. Welcome, everybody. Come on in. Have a seat. Pop a squat. We're going to get the show started. Moved on to day number 2, folks. Everybody all good? You all good in the back? Okay. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Nick here, and we are here with day 2 of the Nick Picks Top 100 of 2024 countdown. We are counting down, obviously, the 100 greatest songs from this year. Now, if you missed the first day of the countdown, feel free to check out the video on this channel right after this video is done. So, because we want you to be a part of this one as well. So, without further ado, let's continue the countdown, folks. We're going to do 20 more songs today. All right, coming in at number 80. Oh, we're going to talk about the songs first. If you didn't watch yesterday, we're going to talk about the songs and then, or I'll tell you the songs and then we're going to talk about them. There we go. So number 80, we have Act 2, Date at 8, from Four Bats and Drake. Number 79, The Boy Is Mine, the remix, Ariana Grande featuring Brandy and Monica. Number 78, X's, from Tate McRae. Number 77, Guess, Charlie XCX featuring Billie Eilish. And number 76, Eyes Closed, from Imagine Dragons. Okay, Four Bats, upcoming artists from this year. Drake, you've already heard my spiel from yesterday. The kind of detrimental year he's had. We talked a little about Ariana Grande yesterday, but we haven't really dipped into her Eternal Sunshine phase this year. Hands down, Eternal Sunshine is easily one of my favorite albums of this year. So she did The Boy Is Mine single on her soundtrack. And yes, her inspiration was based on the original Brandy and Monica song, The Boy Is Mine. The boy is mine. So what they did, what Ariana did, she was already 3 steps ahead of the game. For her music video, she featured a cameo of Brandy and Monica. She was winning. And because that was so popular, Ariana decided to do a remix version of The Boy Is Mine featuring the OGs themselves. Quite a year for both of them. I believe Monica went on tour with Nicki Minaj for her Pink Friday tour. Also, this year marked the 25th anniversary of her legendary song Angel of Mine. Brandy had a busy year as well. She starred as the OG Cinderella, if you remember that Brandy starred as Cinderella back in the day. She reprised her role in the new Descendants movie, Rise of Red. So it was really good, really good. Tate McRae, she ended 2023 by dropping her, I don't know if this is her second or third album, but this album really got rave reviews thanks to the song Greedy. I can't remember if I put another song on this list as well. She has a song called It's Okay, I'm Okay. But yeah, Tate, I could tell I've seen improvements in Tate in her performance and everything. Like, you know, she's really killing it. So good for you, Tate. We'll talk about that when we get there, because you all know Greedy is going to be on the list. Guess. You have to guess the color of my underwear. That line had people bouncing at the bars for sure. Okay, so we all know that this past summer was deemed as Brat Summer, thanks to Charlie XCX with the launch of her new album Brat. Awesome reviews. Like, I was shocked that this album was like at the top of the charts. She had a whole bunch of singles. She had 360. She had Apple, Guess, and then she had Sympathy as a Knife. That song is really catchy. Like, I didn't that song kind of grew on me a little bit, both the original version and the remix with my wifey Ariana Grande. So, and it's already got a Grammy. It got a lot of Grammy nominations for next year, but Charlie's gonna have some real stiff competition next year. But congrats to you, Charlie. We wish you well at the 2025 Grammys. And then Imagine Dragons, kind of hit and miss with this song a little bit. We'll see. I want to say they used this song. They featured it in like a WWE promo or something. I don't know. It was like a hit or miss, but I know Imagine Dragons was on tour still this year, so good for you guys. Sorry, I didn't have much to say about that, but whatever. All right, number 75, Bad Idea, right? Olivia Rodrigo. Number 74, Moonlit Floor from Lisa. Kehlani, the remix, Jordan Adetunji. I'm sorry if I butchered that. Featuring Kehlani. Number 72, Get Him Back, Olivia Rodrigo. And number 71, Everybody, Nicki Minaj featuring Lil Uzi Vert. I believe that's correct. Okay. Okay, so Olivia Rodrigo, we kind of talked about her yesterday with her Guts album. This song was really good. It actually was on my countdown last year, so I'm glad it moved up some spots this year. Yeah, this song was a I don't want to say it's a sleeper hit, but I was bumping to it. Lisa, what a year you've had. She actually put Lisa, if you don't know her, she's from the group Blackpink. Yeah, what a year she's had. She's got another song that's going to be on my countdown later on, much higher, I may add. Moonlit Floor. She's kind of sampling Kiss Me from Sixpence None the Richer. If you know that, if you watch She's All That, you'll know exactly which song I'm talking about. So, and then, okay, so Jordan, I'm not familiar with the artist, but as soon as I saw the song Kehlani, I was like, okay, is he reminiscing or serenading Kehlani or something? The rapper, not rapper, I call her R&B artist. So it was only fitting that Jordan put Kehlani on the remix. So, which she had some good hits too. I believe she had the song After Hours. I guess that didn't chart this year. So, and then again, we're talking about Olivia Rodrigo. She performed this song at the VMAs last year. That's how I heard about this song. Also, Olivia put out the Guts concert. I don't know if it was called the Guts Tour or something like that, but it was on Netflix this past October with special guest Chappell Roan. So, very good year for Olivia. And then Everybody. We talked about Pink Friday 2 yesterday. This one was very catchy. This was a very catchy song, and I love it. If you recognize the sample, everybody move your feet in united. She's sampling that song. So, really catchy. Okay, number 70, we have Enough, Miami from Cardi B. Number 69, Flowers from Miley Cyrus. Number 68, Slow It Down, Benson Boone. Number 67, Austin from Dasha. And number 66, Kill Bill from SZA. Now you'll see some familiar songs on this countdown. We'll talk about them in a second. But number 70, so Cardi put out a few hits this year. She put out another song called Like What. That was a good one, but this one stuck to me. Like this was one of them talk your shit songs. Okay, and I loved it. I loved every minute of it. Flowers, if you recall from last year, it was the runner up, I believe, for song of the year. Now we're back on the countdown. Very good year for Miley Cyrus. If you recall, she won her first Grammys this year. Congratulations. Record of the year, and I believe pop vocal album, if I'm correct. No, I think it was pop solo performance. My bad. It was pop solo performance and record of the year. So congrats to you, Miley. You've had an incredible year. And I think she put out a fragrance too, if I'm correct. No, Slow It Down. Okay, so Benson Boone, what a year you've had. Now, he hit mainstream this year at the start of the year with Beautiful Things, I've heard Benson Boone for a minute. I tried to put him on my countdown last year and it didn't work um, with the song Ghost Town. So I tried Benson, but you know what? You didn't need help with these other songs. He's nominated for some Grammys next year. Um, Killed it at the VMAs. I think he picked up a VMA too. So congrats, Benson. You've had an incredible year. Um, Austin. So this song, I believe, is a TikTok song. Like that's where I've heard this song from. Don't know much about Dasha, but she looks stunning. And then Kill Bill. Oh, I said so much about Kill Bill last year. Like that was my go-to song. If I'm correct, this was song number 3 on my countdown. So it scored pretty high last year. Um, I kind of already mentioned what SZA has planned for next year. She's going on tour with Kendrick Lamar. She's got a movie with Keke Palmer coming out in January. Um, yeah, and then of course at some point we're gonna see Lana. That's her deluxe version of SOS. So be on the lookout for that next year. I'm still waiting for that release date. All right, one more round. Number 65, Single Soon, Selena Gomez. Number 64, Need a Favor, Jelly Roll. Number 63, Disease, Lady Gaga. Number 62, Texas Hold'em, Beyonce. And number 61, Dua Lipa, Training Season. Okay. Now, a Single Soon. Okay, first off, Selena's wifey. Come on now. I actually heard Single Soon last year. So I think I forgot to put it on the countdown. It probably would not have scored that high, but I'm glad it did this year. She's been killing it with that show, Only Murders in the Building or something like that. I think that's what it's called, with Steve Martin and Martin Short. She's killing it on that show. Like it's so popular. I need to sit down and actually watch that show. And then re uh she resurrected the Wizards franchise and released Wizards Beyond Waverly Place. Um, I think she's directing a lot of the episodes, but she only appeared in the first episode, if I'm correct. Her brother in the show is starring in the show, and it's a new crowd. But it was so nice to see her back in her roots, where it pretty much began, where her breakthrough role. So what a year it's been for Selena. I believe she put out a documentary as well. I forgot what it was called, but this song, Single Soon, facts. Okay, go listen to it. Mr. Jelly Roll, pretty good year for you too. He had some Grammy nominations this year. Uh, he's been all over the place, just going on tour. Uh, he's just killing it right now. I believe he's got more Grammy noms coming up next year. And he just did a song for the Sonic the Hedgehog 3 soundtrack. It's called Run It. I hope to see that song next year on the countdown. We'll see. This is not the last of Jelly Roll. You'll probably see him again later on the countdown. Lady Gaga. Okay, what a year Lady Gaga has done. Was this the year that she did the HBO special? I want to say that was this year. Can't recall. But Lady Gaga's been busy this year. She put out Joker, the sequel to Joker, Folie à Deux, and it should be streaming already. Should already be there. Really good. She put out an album too to go along with the soundtrack. I think it's like, yeah, just some of her hits. But it's all about 2025 for Lady Gaga because she's got her next album coming out. I believe it's her 7th, if I'm correct. That's why I was seeing LG7 somewhere on social media. But this song, Disease, is one of those tracks. So we're going to hear some more about her album in the first part of 2025. So be on the lookout and probably expect to see Disease on the countdown next year with probably a few more songs. All right, Beyonce. What a year you've had. You surprised us at the Super Bowl with not only a commercial, but as soon as the commercial was over, you dropped 2 new singles for the Cowboy Carter album. And this being the lead single, Texas Hold'em. She also released 16 Carriages for that launch as well. But the song that really struck gold with me was Two Most Wanted with Miley Cyrus. That's a song you want to listen to on like some sort of last sunset, whether it be the end of summer or December 31st coming up. You gather your friends and go sit somewhere and enjoy that last sunset and put this song on, put that song Two Most Wanted, and just enjoy life while you can. I believe that song got nominated for a Grammy as well. But best believe Beyonce picked up lots more nominations than that. She picked up the 3 big ones: album, record, song. So, but I don't know. This is going to be a tough one. They seem to rob Beyonce of album of the year all the time. So we'll see. And then this is part 2 of a trilogy that she's doing, like a Renaissance trilogy. So Renaissance was part 1, and she did house music. She did Cowboy Carter. This was part 2. This was country. So she's experimenting with different genres. So part 3, there are many options for that third album. She could do gospel. She could do rock, or Afrobeats, possibly. I guess we'll have to find out. I don't see the album coming out next year because it's been 2 years since Renaissance came out. So I'm expecting to wait another 2 years. So 2026, be on the lookout for any news about the third album. So, and then Dua Lipa, she's had a busy year as well with her new album Radical Optimism. We first heard she started teasing the album at the end of last year with Houdini, which actually did make the countdown last year, and I think it will again this year. We'll find out. But she had a couple good hits. So yeah, what a year it's been for Dua Lipa. I've been seeing her commercials lately for her fragrance, so maybe just because it's Christmas and people need to, you know, some gift ideas. And there you have it. That's part 2. So thank you guys for watching so much. Remember to stay with us all week as we will continue counting down the songs of the year. And tell me what you think will be the song of the year this Friday, which happens to be my birthday, actually. So we hope you'll join us for that. Otherwise, make sure to like, subscribe, and get the notifications to this channel. And now that the video is over, please go check out any other Nick Picks episodes on this channel. Other than that, I will see you tomorrow for part 3 of the Nick Picks Top 100 of 2024 countdown. Until then, I'll see you guys later. Bye.